again from Charlotte. I'm Ed O'Keefe of the Washington Post. We're thrilled to have as our first guest this week Senator Chuck Schumer, the senior senator from New York, the assistant majority leader. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Democrats here in Charlotte this week, what do they have to get accomplished?
Well, look, I think this convention in certain ways may be more important even than the 2008 convention, because what we have to do here is lay the predicate for why we will help the middle class far more than the Republicans and show the contrast. This convention, if it can do one thing, should lay the predicate for why Democrats are far better. Our platform, our vision, our policies are far better for the middle class than the Republican. And frankly, we were helped when they nominated Ryan. It makes the division clearer.
What do you want the president to do?
Well, I think the president is going to be quite a bit more specific than the Republicans in two ways. First, he's going to outline what they really want, which they didn't. For instance, Medicare. We both believe that Medicare has to be reined in terms of the growth in terms of dollars.
One of the things we talk to voters out on the campaign trail, they say, you know, I'll vote for president, but it doesn't matter who I pick to be president because they're going to have to work with Congress.
Well, that's true.
Where could Democrats potentially,
Look,
you know...
I think, for instance, in education, Republicans believe in standards, Democrats believe we need more money in education. Why can't you marry the two? Obama's sort of there. His proposals on education have garnered some Republican support. On infrastructure, I think we saw when the Tea Party people said they didn't want a transportation bill but had a fold, first for a 2-year bill, we'll get a much more robust infrastructure. And I think that there are places, material places, where we can come together. On taxes, we're going to have to, that's the core of their belief, cut taxes on the very wealthy. And I think on that one, we're going to have to eyeball them. But here's a point I want to make about all of this. What is Mitt Romney's greatest sin, if you will? What is the greatest fault line in his campaign that people haven't really picked up on? It's narrowness. Narrow of policy, narrow of perspective, narrowness of experience. Mitt Romney truly believes that if you help the Mitt Romneys of the world, the country will be a better place, and now the Republican platform has adopted that. So get the regulations off the back of our companies, cut our taxes, and everything will be fine. Now, we Democrats, we want the Mitt Romneys of the world to do well economically, but it's maybe 10% of the game, not 95.
A few weeks ago, before the recess, you gave a relatively nuanced address on the floor about gun control, something you used to talk a lot about and don't as much as you used to.
Well,
the mayor of New York, Mike Bloomberg, has sort of said that President Obama and Mitt Romney are kind of equal on this issue. Do you agree with him on that?
No, I disagree with Mayor Bloomberg, and I thought that was unfair, because basically Barack Obama espouses the policies that the mayor agrees with or supports, whereas Romney has opposed. Now, he's angry. He called me out. I called him up. He said, Chuck Schumer's gotten nothing, our senators have gotten nothing done on gun control. I said, that's right. That's not because of us or lack of trying.
4 years from now, which New York Democrat should run for president?
Oh, I'm not getting into that.
Should more than one New York Democrat win?
Well, the more the merrier. The more New Yorkers there are in national government, the better off we are.
Do you agree with the conventional wisdom that the Secretary of State, Mrs. Clinton, has right of first refusal in this party?
Well, look, I'm not going to talk about 2016, but she's done a great job as Secretary of State, just a fabulous job. It played to her strengths. Quiet, hard work that created some real progress. So I'm a fan of Hillary's. I'm a friend of Hillary's. We talk all the time. But my guess, and I wouldn't dare ask her, I think it would be presumptuous of me, even though I'm a friend, my guess is she hasn't crossed that bridge when she comes, she will cross that bridge when she comes to it. But she's right now focused on finishing up her term as Secretary of State and then relaxing a little bit.